So, I downloaded this as just the first episode because it's free. And I kept seeing this game pop up whenever I would search free games on PlayStation 4. And I got curious enough that I finally downloaded it. I am currently on PlayStation 5 though. And I know this is a really old game, but I haven't actually seen any content of it on YouTube. So I thought I would make a video of my own for YouTube. And I realized that the music is probably loud enough that you can barely hear me. I'll have to fix that once I load up. So I did create a save, but I only got in like a minute and then I realized I wanted to make a video out of it. So I'm going to overwrite this and start again, because I only got into like the first cutscene and stopped. So yeah. Let's do this. I forgot that happened.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there. Holy shit. Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why are...
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
So, since it stops everything when I'm looking at this photo. So, I believe this game came out around 2012, 2013-ish. I could be getting that wrong, but that's the only date I could remember when thinking of this. But, so yeah, obviously graphics, not state-of-the-art ray tracing, anything like that, but it's an older game and it still looks very clean. And I still have very little info on this because although I have seen this before, I have not actually watched any playthroughs I don't know any of the characters, I don't know the lore. So you will be getting my first reactions to pretty much everything past this point.
Purpose.
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself.
I do love my analog camera.
Seriously, though, I could
I
find
should take a
any one of
quick
you in
picture
dark
now.
room and capture you in a moment of desperation.
I can't believe I still have this
One of you
pencil
could do that
case.
to me.
I should upgrade to the 21st century.
Isn't that too
But
easy?
I like it old school.
Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She
I
had a
haven't
bird
kept up
dog.
with my journal as much as I should.
She could have taken another approach.
I have to admit,
I should take a picture. If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Okay. Max. Max Caulfield. And ever since I was little... Okay, I'm gonna read the first paragraph, then the rest I will leave up to y'all to read. I, of course, will read through pretty much this entire book, just for lore reasons. I love reading when it comes to lore, but I will kind of still frame it for y'all. For y'all to read if y'all want, but I'm going to read like the first paragraph. My name is Max Caulfield, and ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens finder. Maybe it's a way for me to be part of the world, but at a safe distance. Okay. Next page. Okay, this page is about Mark. Mark Jefferson, the teacher, or instructor, or professor, whatever you want to call him. Alright. For some reason I was always drawn to old analog camera gear rather than digital tech. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me, the instant camera selfie is the one I love most. I don't care if people make fun of me or not, I'm in great company, right? And now I've come all the way back to my childhood home to study photography at Blackwell Academy, a private school for 12th grade seniors. Okay. On a scholarship, even. Oh, she got a scholarship for it. Nice. I originally left behind Chloe, my best friend forever, at least until I left without talking to her once in 5 years. And it feels so weird to be back here without seeing her yet, so I'm 18 now, an official adult even though I don't always feel so wise or mature. And I'm ready to begin a whole new life here with retro camera at my side. So basically you're just every 18-year-old on this earth, like, yep, I'm an adult, but at heart I'm still a teenager. Yeah. Okay. So, studies photography, best friend left, or you left your best friend. Okay, so episode 1, Chrysalis. Ooh, locations. Okay, so Blackwell Academy. Okay, so these are photos at locations. Okay, texts. Okay, hang on. I need to go back to... Okay. Not only is Mark Jefferson one of the best photographers in the world, he's also my teacher, and one of the reasons I wanted to come to Blackwell. How often do you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations? I've always loved his deco and goth style. And he's so versatile, with all of his incredible print and advertising work. Still, Jefferson can be a bit condescending. He's pretty hip for his age, but kinda aloof and sometimes pretentious. He has this smug smile when he thinks he's right, but I do think he's preparing us for how tough it is to be a full-time artist. He acts like he understands my own work and obsession with analog images. He really wants me to enter a photo in this Everyday Heroes contest, but I've done a good job of avoiding that. The winner gets to fly to San Francisco to represent Blackwell Academy and get national exposure. I'd like to think my work could be good enough to win, and I'm honored Jefferson even bugs me about the contest. So he sounds like a really nice stand-up guy, but still has the ego and personality of someone above others, which honestly just sounds like a normal professor. But yeah, I've forgotten if I wait, so who even is this? Oh, Kate Marsh. I've forgotten if I've ever seen Kate Marsh smile or laugh in the past month. She's really sweet and nice, even though the other students make fun of her abstinence campaign. Even if they act immature, everybody at Blackwell are seniors, not high school freshmen. She gets a lot of shit, in fact. I know she's involved in a lot of religious groups, but she doesn't preach to me, so I don't care. But she's been extra quiet and introverted the past couple weeks. She looks like she's in zombie mode. I wish I could help her, but I can barely help myself. I wonder if all that bullying has worn her down. I can see how it would. I have to make an effort to talk to her more often, maybe invite her to tea or a movie. Although she's an adult, I bet she's not allowed to watch R-rated films. Shoosh, I'm dreaming. That's funny. Okay. Then there's Victoria Chase, the elite of Blackwell Academy, and a total bitch. I hate saying that. I just don't know why somebody who's so rich and beautiful needs to be so fucking mean. 18 years old at a prestigious academy should be evolving into artists and scholars, not reality show contestants. Victoria does everything for maximum drama. She actually wastes her time calling me out in class and taunting Kate Marsh. For reals, I wish her parents could see her in action. They'd cut off that trust fund fast. Then again, she's in the Vortex Club, and they seem to own the school, so maybe that's why she doesn't give a shit. The odd thing is that she does know art and photography. She can even say all those French names that break my tongue. Her work is a little cold, but she has a good eye. She also has an eye for Mr. Jefferson, which is so obvious that I'm embarrassed for her. Damn, got a crush on the professor? She does everything but sit... Wow. She does everything but sit in his lap. He keeps his distance though. We can all tell she's trying to win the Everyday Heroes contest. I'm sure it drives her crazy when there's somebody she can't buy or seduce. Wow, some drama in that. Alright, that's it for that. Prologue. Huh. Alright, prologue. I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave, even though I've never been to one. But who cares? Oh geez, I'm burping so much. Even though I've never been to one, but who cares, because I got into Blackwell Academy. I didn't think I would be so excited since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town, but when I saw the text from the Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought it was going to say, "Sorry, thanks for playing." It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance. And when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mom cried and my dad laughed. They're so weird, but they're happy, and this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and if I can work it, a new laptop. Oh, and have I to keep telling myself... Oh, and I have to keep telling myself in caps that I am going to Blackwell Academy. Damn. Shoot, if this game was literally just a book, I'd read it. And the music, it's like Minecraft music. It's like that kind of soft, like, serene music that you can just close your eyes and imagine yourself almost like maybe at a campfire or just floating through space. I don't know. Something about it. And honestly, I've never been a fan of games like this before. That's why I never played it, but I'm getting hooked just from reading. But I already know those, like, choice options, like when you have to make a split-second move on what you do and it changes the course of the entire game. Because I do know this game has those. Like, bro, those are gonna tear me to pieces. Okay, so let's continue reading. So this is it. Hang on. August 18th, 2013. The first one was July 10th, 2013. So, okay, the very next month. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to the high school closest to home, but I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I chose to go to the smallest, back in a town I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along, just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking with coffee shops. Oh, that we were always seeking with coffee shops. Okay. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Hang on, French. Hold up. Bring out the French tongue. Au contraire. Now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson. Sigh. Insert hearts and flowers. Plus, there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates. Or boys. I'm lucky I have a couple great friends here, but it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. This is so well written. It feels like I'm reading a young adult's diary right now. Like, this feels real. It's a game. It's a video game. It's literally only $20. And it's free if you only if you only get the first episode. Which is probably still going to be like a good hour and a half of gameplay. If you stop to read. It may be even longer. Which is what I'm doing. Okay, August 25th. So, 7 days later. Shit is crazy here. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. So relatable. Now that is relatable. Well, I mean, half this stuff is relatable, but that is relatable in particular. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited. I'm clearing out my room. Although I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes, then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old max wardrobe. Wow. You know, I might just make this into its own episode. Because I'm going to make this into episodes, because there's no way I can fit this into one long-ass video. At this rate. So what I'm going to do, I will have the main videos in order, where it'll be just gameplay and like specific need-to-know things in the lore. But then I'll have a separate series, and I'll have the videos linked in the description of the previous one, where you can go to the extended version versus just gameplay versions. That way you can decide for yourself if you want to just see gameplay or see story with the gameplay. But those videos will be longer and there will be more of them. Okay. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat and some piercings. Maybe date a cute foreign exchange artist from Paris or Rome. I can do anything, unless I get busted. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared, but excited. And then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. September 2nd, 2013. Okay, 2 months later. Or wait, hang on. No, it's just the next month. I'm dumb. August, September. Right. Next month. My first entry from my new dorm room, the night before my first day at Blackwell. Phew. I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small, but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. I can't remember names either within the first day. It takes me a few days to remember names too. Alright. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. September 3rd, so very next day. Or same day. Oh wait, no it's not. September 3rd, 2013. Blackwell sucks ass. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn, the day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate Brooke. Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa. Why are there no commas? And how could I forget Victoria Chase? Rich, stylish, entitled. I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy-ass clothes, as if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Ugh. So that wasn't fun along. So that wasn't fun along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Call the wambulance. I don't want this day to end all woes max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. There's more to tell, but journal. There's more to tell, but journal. Forgive me, I'm truly wiped out. September 4th. I have an ass load of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren. Warren Graham. And he's a serious geek. Plus, he's dark and witty. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner. Or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on... Click? Is that just a really weird way of spelling click? Google. Because it looks French, but I've never heard that one before. A small group of people with shared interests or other features in common, who spend time together and do not really allow others to join them. Okay. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. Oh my god, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. September 15th. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell. So Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. Oh, he'd be dead in my school. Especially if you're a senior? My god dang. You'd be grilled. Like, literally, you would be served up at the next school lunch. Depending on the teacher you got, at least. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of this silly elite Vortex Club, and that puts on popular parties, and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall and in one of my classes. She's so pretty, and sweet, and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches here like Victoria who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See, I'm already playing their drama games. No more. September 23rd. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around the campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. God dang, I can't read. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course, I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October. So I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Yeah, the instant you start procrastinating, it's over. September 30th. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class, of all things. Like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I love how she relates society? Right. I don't know why I thought it was spelled differently. That threw me off. I thought it was misspelled, but it's like, I don't think they would put a misspell in here. I love how she relates society to science, and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her class, but I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? October 1st. October, my favorite month, the best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot, thanks global warming. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon. Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party. Or is that backstroke for it? Wait, Backstroke Fest. You so punk. You so punny. It took me a second, but that... Wow. Okay. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. Already read all of those.
Plus, it's perfect.
Dad, have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Kate. Always. You okay? Oh wait, there's more up. Okay. Hey Max, you around? Always. You okay? Did you want to get tea later? Absolutely. I'll be free after 4. Talk to you later. Who ends it on talk to you later? Like, nothing before, like, she says, absolutely, I'll be free after 4. I would be like, okay, talk to you later. Not just talk to you later, like, I don't know. Seems kind of quick to end it. Mom, happy birthday, Maxine. Oh, pulled out the full first name, not even the nickname. Happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. XO. Sounds like something a mom would say. Make sure you check out Necromantic on my flash drive. What? Hang on. Do you want to meet for coffee after school? I need an excuse to not study. Please. Make sure you check out Necromantic on my flash drive. Mwahaha. Hey Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I have to study for a physics test. So if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message. Bro, you're trying way too hard. You are trying way too hard. And god dang, look at this. 1:14, 5:42 p.m. Then yeah. And then 3 messages back to back to back. God dang. Bro, you desperate. Bro. I mean, girl, if you don't realize that he's into you, then you're blind as hell, but I don't blame you if you don't find him attractive, because, bro, first of all, that profile pic. Second of all, you're trying way too hard. And, bro, why are you trying to make sex jokes in a physics thing? Like, bro. Hey, Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I have to study for a physics test. So if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me being dirty-brained, dirty-minded. But I can't help but think he's alluding to sex in those texts. So yeah.
For my portfolio. And I have to get my daily selfie quota.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. Which explains why Frank was Kerouac's... Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
Wow.
The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Holy crap. Okay, that was something.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Okay, girl, you're trying too hard.
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard on the shop. I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work.
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
top vine is Grunge Dead, featuring the latest works from Mark Jefferson, 10 reasons to get electronic mail. So email.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
And honestly, I love how they don't shy away from profanity.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock? God, I'm such a photo nerd.
Yeah, that is a pretty nice tripod, to be honest. But I will say, is there a way to... Yeah, settings... Wireless controller settings... There. Audio settings. SFX, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit because that first scene was pretty freaking loud. In voices, I'm gonna turn that down a little. Yeah, the voices seemed pretty fine actually. Subtitles, English. Subtitles, yes. Subtitle size normal. Subtitle semi-opaque overlay. Alright. Oh yeah, that looks actually like the darker areas are, you know, more dark.
Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool. This might make a cool shot. This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What?
Where's there a vintage rangefinder? Is it over here? I do not see a rangefinder. I see a projector, 4 very nice film cameras, and 3 freaking fat lens digital cameras.
So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope.
Synapse. Mark Jefferson's Noir Beauty, or Black Beauty. Film versus digital. Who will win? Or, hang on, no. Noir. That's... Shit, my mind is failing me. I can't remember. Noir, that's either white or black. Come on, Google. Color. Yep, noir is black.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing. Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Oh. I don't want to believe it, but, why? I'll say I don't like the sensitivity settings, but can't change those, so. Alright, I'm going to...
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy. Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Are you an everyday hero? Find out. Enter to win. Everyday Heroes Photo Contest. Submit an image that best represents yourself or others in heroic action. Deadline October 9th, 2013. The winner will fly to San Francisco and represent their school in the National Everyday Heroes competition at the Zeitgeist Dang, that's really weird. Gallery on October 11th, 2013. You may submit one image on approved paper for consideration. For those 18 and under, a parent permission form must be included with the image. Okay.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
Huh.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Alright, I think that's... Hang on, was there something here? I thought I saw, like, a prompt. Alright.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But I still dig my little instant camera.
Oh. So I can press... What is... Am I able to run? Any other buttons do anything? Okay. So that recenters my camera. So if I look down... Okay, so it centers, like, where my body is looking. Okay. Okay, I need to mute this Discord channel.
Another daily fail in front of the world.
There we go. Okay, now it's muted, so I won't get any notification pings, because I know my mic can hear those.
Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Dang. I'm just saying, like... Bro, she depressed. I can already tell. She depressed.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me. Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy
Okay,
and
same-
nervous around Mr.
same thing.
Jefferson.
Okay. Pretty sure I've... Oh, hang on.
Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. Of course,
oh, come on,
Victoria
come.
has to have the bestest, new...
Nope.
Even her school books are gift-wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
GRLT 64s. With all the speed and power expected from a new greenlit, the camera is packed with expanded features and manageability. It shoots what you want, where you want, straight out of the camera. JPEG images already have superb quality, including a new level of depth, sharpness, and malleability. $5,300. God damn. I mean, I know this takes place 2013, so it's like, shit back then, like, even, like, here's the thing, you might think, oh, 2013, that's not too long ago, but back then, cameras and phones were still stupidly expensive and not common.